and welcome to another educational video about screen printing by Catspit Productions. Today's video is about doing the foil effect, where we will screen print an adhesive directly onto the t-shirt, and then we're going to heat press the foil effect onto the adhesive that we screen printed onto the t-shirt. Okay, so let's get started quickly because we have a lot to run through. I have the adhesive here that we're going to screen print. All right, so take a quick look at the adhesive. This is a quick close-up shot of the foil paste itself. This is the adhesive paste that we will screen print directly onto the t-shirt that we want to heat transfer the foil onto. So you can see it's actually pretty thin stuff. Okay, so today I am going to be using a 110 mesh, and just because that's the Catspit screen that I have set up, but you know, depending on what artwork you're using and whatnot, you know, this is pretty thin stuff, so you could probably go a little higher in mesh count if you wanted to. All right, so we have to have your adhesive, so let's put a little bit of the adhesive onto the screen. All right, now I'm going to load this up a little bit, just so that I can, you know, I'm using a 110 mesh, like I said, and I'm not sure, you know, how much I want through, but, you know, we'll wing it. All right, so now we're going to need some of the heat transfer foil. And I have two rolls of it right here. I have a silver and a gold roll of the heat transfer foil. Take a close-up look at the foil. Here's a close-up shot of the two rolls of foil that I have for this video. We have a silver roll of foil and we have a gold roll of foil. Now today we're probably just going to use the silver roll of foil, and you know, it's important to note that this stuff can be expensive at times, so you want to be careful when you're using it and make sure that you don't waste any. Alright, so today we're going to try not to make any mistakes. We're going to use the silver foil to do this little Catspit demo, and maybe in the future we'll come back and use some of the gold foil in a different video, maybe where we combine foil colors or this or that. And you can get the metallic heat transfer foils in different colored metallic foils, so it doesn't have to necessarily be silver or gold. They actually make like red foil and blue foil and different colored type foils, so it's pretty cool stuff. It's an easy effect to do, and some of these foils will adhere to regular plastisol inks too, so you'd have to check on that with the foil manufacturer. Alright, so let's get a black t-shirt onto the palette, and we're going to screen print the foil adhesive directly onto the black t-shirt, and then we'll run them through the dryer, and then we're going to fire up the heat press, and I'll show you how to heat transfer the foil to the t-shirt, which has the foil adhesive on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that right away. Alright, so we added the foil adhesive paste earlier, and now we're just going to get a t-shirt on here and print the foil adhesive directly onto the t-shirt. Okay, and then after we do that, we're going to run it through the belt dryer to cure the plastisol adhesive. Alright, so there it is. Okay, and that should be plenty. So let's go with that. Alright, we're going to pull it off and run it through the belt dryer. Now, I actually printed 3 of these, and what I did was I used the heat gun just to quickly tack them up before I you know, started up the oven and got it heated up. So you can see that it kind of changed already from a milky white kind of look to this more clear, glossy kind of thing. Alright, so we're going to put these 3 shirts through the oven, cure them up, And then we're going to fire up the heat press and press the foil transfer material onto this adhesive. Alright, so we'll get to see what they look like on the heat press after they have run through the oven. Alright, now, so we've already printed the foil adhesive directly onto the t-shirt. We've run the t-shirt through the belt dryer and fully cured the adhesive. And like we were saying before, you know, this particular adhesive was a little bit milky, you know, milky white to start out with. And now you can see that it's fully cured. It's kind of like, you know, almost clear. So it just kind of looks like a black on black print. All right. And, you know, different foils and different adhesives will work a little bit differently as far as curing and temperatures and what they're going to look like before and after you cure them. So just, you know, if you have any questions with that, make sure to check with the manufacturer of the particular products you're using. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the foil adhesive now. I have a piece of foil adhesive that I cut out. If I could get it in the shot here, sorry. Okay. And I'm going to lay it down on the print with the shiny side up. Okay. And I'm going to use a piece of my craft paper to protect what I'm doing here. And this product says about 10 seconds at the temperature I have, so I'm just going to wing it and count in my head, so to speak, all right? Okay, and after about 10 seconds, you're going to take it up, open this up, and peel off the foil. Okay, and you'll see that, you know, you'll see what kind of adhesion you have. Actually, right there, you can see what kind of problems we're having. And we'll take a close-up look at it in a second. Okay, let's do one more. Alright, let's try another one and see. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, if I need less pressure or less time. Let's try this one a little quicker maybe. Okay, and I don't know, I'm getting some strange results there. So let's take a look at it. Alright, so it actually came out pretty good. I was, you know, I've used foil transfer material in the past, and I'm used to it transferring pretty crisply. This one here kind of like had a little bit of the foil came up, you know, like next to where the adhesive was, or like in the Catspit Productions LLC.com, like in the O's and in the A's, it was there. But then, you know, I just brushed the shirt with my hand, and, you know, all that stuff went away. It was very interesting. I'm used to maybe a higher quality product, you know, that when you use the foil, it transfers very crisply, you know, and you pull it off and it's done. You don't have to brush it or anything. This one was a little weird, but it did transfer well and it does look good. Let's move in for a closer look at the foil effect. Okay, there's a more close-up look at the heat transfer foil effect with the directly screen printed foil adhesive. And yeah, it's, you know, it's pretty good. It came out pretty crisp. It's not bad at all. You know, in the end, after I brushed off the shirt and kind of whipped it around in the air to get some of the silver dust away, it's fine. So I guess it, you know, just depends on which product you're using. I would imagine a higher quality foil transfer will, you know, transfer more clean, and you won't have like what I had in this one. So sometimes, you know, you get what you pay for, and it's worth it's worth buying the better product or the higher quality product or the more well-known product that has been used and tested and known to work, you know. So that's it. Okay, guys, that's it. I really appreciate you all coming and checking out my videos, y'all. All right. Thanks a lot for your time and watching. And if you like what you see, please remember to rate, thumbs up, and please subscribe. We'll see you next time.